The Delhi government's ban on firecrackers was of little help on Monday, the day of Diwali, as many residents chose to defy the prohibition. Opposition BJP and Congress on Tuesday hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party government, alleging it had failed to implement the ban. To fight extreme winter pollution, Delhi government had in September announced a complete ban on the production, sale and use of all types of firecrackers till January 1st, including on Diwali, a practice it has been following for the past 2 years. Even as Delhiites flouted the ban with impunity on Diwali evening, they woke up to a pleasant surprise the next morning. The dip in air quality wasn't as bad as recent years. The 24-hour average air quality index at 4 pm on Tuesday stood at 303, the lowest for the day after Diwali since 2015, when the Central Pollution Control Board started maintaining air quality data. On Monday, the city recorded an air quality index or AQI of 312, the second best for Diwali in 7 years. The city had recorded an AQI of 281 on Diwali in 2018. An AQI between 301 and 400 still falls under the very poor category and can cause respiratory illness on prolonged exposure. The concentration of the poisonous PM 2.5 particulate matter was 15 times more than safe limits in the 24-hour period starting Monday, according to data from the Delhi Pollution Control Committee. Last year, Delhi woke up to a blanket of smog enveloping the city on the day after Diwali. Why was it different this time?
Direction of the stable fire, which normally remains northwesterly during this period of time, has changed yesterday and become southwesterly, where there are no fire. So the intrusion is minimal, maybe 5 to 8% of that. Number two, because it is not much cooler and it's still relatively warmer, and wind speed continue to remain high, which is above 9 km per hour. So the accumulation never reached the saturation level. So accumulation remain, I think, equal to the ventilation, and hence air quality continues. So the worst was over at 2 am, and morning, when normally the winds become stagnant, never became stagnant, and it continued to be more than 9 km per hour. So the ventilation was very fast.
Delhi is the world's most polluted capital, and its air becomes particularly bad from mid-December to February as heavy cold air traps dust, vehicle emissions and smoke from burning crop stubble in states like Punjab and Haryana. Emissions from firecrackers and farm fires have contributed significantly to Delhi's PM 2.5 pollution on Diwali over the years. The contribution of stubble burning to Delhi's pollution on Diwali increased to about 10%, the highest this year so far, according to SAFAR, a forecasting agency under the Union Ministry of Earth Sciences. The share of farm fires in Delhi's PM 2.5 pollution was 25% on Diwali in 2021, 32% in 2020, and 19% in 2019. Stubble burning in Haryana and Punjab peaks in October end and November. While its contribution to air pollution on Diwali was not significant, it is likely to rise sharply in the coming days. Since Diwali was observed early in the season this year, moderately warm and windier conditions prevented rapid accumulation of pollutants from firecrackers bursting and reduced the effect of stubble burning.
This has been a warmer Diwali because it happened in October, and which means that the usual phenomenon of winter, when we have inversion, air gets trapped, there is no wind in the city, and pollution gets trapped therefore, and builds that severe spiral of pollution. That condition has not yet built up in Delhi. Second, we had good wind speed all through, and the fact that it was a very clean October overall because of delayed rains and continuous rains that we had seen. Another factor which is added to this, this also did not coincide with very intense crop fire, because crop fire has started, but the intensity of the fire is still not very high. But also keep in mind that we also get very bad smog episodes during the latter part of winter when there is no crop fire, no Diwali, which is the late December, early January. And that is a clear evidence that pollution is high in the region.
Several factors were favorable this year. During winters, when Delhi experiences temperature inversion, cold air at the surface mixed with pollutants gets trapped under a layer of warmer air that acts as a lid. But an early Diwali, warm weather, windy conditions, a delay in withdrawal of monsoon, excessive October rains, a delayed paddy harvesting and in turn stubble burning meant that pollution did not get trapped near the ground. This led to relatively better air quality than previous years in the capital this Diwali.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views, and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, and LinkedIn.